G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? We're back in the World of Warcraft Classic on the Night Elf Rogue in the Season of Mastery. Korithras, I know you.
I am honored.
There is another moonwell southeast of the entrance to Darnassus, on the shores of the pools of Althrian. The Sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and the growing ill-temperedness of the Nalpine furbolgs. Be wary as you seek out the well and keep your weapons close at hand. Del Nadris. Alright, so let's have a look here. Oh, we also got a hand here. Oh, we got to finish this off. That's right, we got a couple things outstanding, don't we? If we have a little look around here. So he wants us to go over there. We'll do that eventually, but right now we got to concern ourselves with this area. Yes. Okay, so let's continue on. Now I did hop onto an alt and get a few little items for future, just a couple of things. So I'll be using that. A guild member sent me some bags, very nice of them, and of course I am in a guild. There's our guild tabard, the Echoes of Eternity, on the server that I'm on. Obsidian Edge. Forgot which one it was for a second. Alright. If you'd like to join, hey, you're more than welcome to. If you'd like to, it's just come on down to the Discord and have a chat there. And yeah, that's about it really. Nothing too crazy. Just don't be a D, you know what I mean? We're all good people in the guild. Just come in, relax, chill out. You know, you make an alt or something like that. But yeah, just come on to the Discord. The Discord details they're either in the description of this video or they're up at the top right there somewhere. And we'll have a little talk. And if you are on this channel and you got Discord anyway, hop on, join. Pop on over. Alright, there's some silver leaf over here for us. Level 7, so we're one level away from being able to update our skills and all that. I can make an elixir of minor defense, which I might just do. Although I wouldn't mind getting some of that strength going. Although I don't think I've seen any earth fruit just yet. So maybe I might as well just go with the defense for now. And more healing pots. It's a great thing about having a main character. You can supplement your alternative characters with a little bit of gold like I did. And some items as you're leveling on. But, you know, for the most part, if you're out here grinding and fighting and so on, you tend to have enough to spend to level up and so on. For the most part. If you're picking up grey items, selling those, you usually make a little bit of... you make enough cash. Now, in between this episode and the last episode, I've heard that this could potentially be going up to 100%. So if you were like thinking, oh, I'd love to join the Season of Mastery, but it moves so quick, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up. I can't even level up to 60. Well, you might have a chance when this goes up to 100% to do some of those things. Yeah, at the very least, you might be able to just check it out and see what it's like to have this increased experience gain. Like, I found it really comfortable at 40%, but, you know, at 100%, wow, I don't know, I don't even know. Certainly be a lot easier to get other characters up to, you know, up to level 60, so you can do some of those end dungeons and potentially get into raids and so on. Might see a lot more people trying to do the hardcore challenge as well. Willing to give it another go, give it a second go. Because I can only imagine getting to like level 45, heck, even to get to level 59 and then dying because you did something silly. you weren't looking at the screen at the right time, or, you know, maybe a Naga came out of nowhere, followed by another Naga, followed by another Naga, frostbolted you right out of the air, you know, something like that. Just as an example, I could just pull it out of my head, you know, out of nowhere. So we still need another Nightsaber Fang. Perhaps what I'll do is I'll make my way over to this area. I'll kill whatever I can find in between. It is a level, wow, it says 8 as per Questy. I guess that's a recommended level. Just gonna have to be very careful. Oh, okay. I just realized I didn't pick up cooking. Oh, I better go and do that later on. When I return, I gotta remember to... Can you please remind me to pick up cooking? Please remind me. So, since I've begun this series, has anybody decided, oh, I might give it a go? Might see what that's all about. And have you liked your time in the game? Has it been a nice dose of nostalgia? With a nice XP kick? Discolored Fang. Alright, so we just need the Fang now. I don't have to take out any more owls. They can survive, they can live. Just these guys. Couple more herbs for me to pick over here. Oh, there's another player over here. Wonder if there's a Skinner. Nope. Just wanted to buff me up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, there's a lot of herbs around here. Look at that. A lot of stuff around here. I'm gonna do my best to get all my all this stuff up to about 35 or higher. With the XP bonus increase, it's probably gonna be a little bit more difficult to keep up, but it's not so much difficult as it is to, you know, if you're just doing questing at the same time while trying to level up your professions, you might have to take a time out every once in a while and just keep them up to date. Okay. Gnarlpine Mystic. Let's see if I can get you back here. He's a caster, so he's casting from range, so I'm running backwards because I'm out of his range then, and so he's got no choice but to come forward. But now I've got a problem because I got this guy here. Now I got a little problem. 1 is alright, 2 no good. If I can get this guy down first. Alright, good. I'll give this guy a gouge. And I'll try and bandage up as much as I can. No problem. Okay. Not a problem, not a problem. We're all good. We're all good here. Was I panicking? A little bit. Was the heart beating a little bit fast? A little bit. It's a funny thing, like, you can seemingly be fine and by yourself. You know, like, the enemies don't have these big outlines over them or anything like that. You don't see big title plates, nameplates over their heads, so... yeah, they can just really... just pop out of nowhere. Some blend in better than others. So I'm here to take out Mystics. This guy's not on my list, but I'm just trying to clear the way. Because you can see it's pretty dense in there. I think the target is actually around... oh, there he is. You can see him through in between those two trees. All the way at the back. So I just put a skull icon on him. You can do that also from here using your raid target icons. But I've got mine set up to Shift W, so I can just easily turn it on and off. I use it quite a bit when I'm doing, well, not so much here, but when I'm playing retail or I'm tanking or whatever, and I just want the party to quickly know, hey, we got to focus on this guy. Does tend to help a bit. Okay, we got these guys. I'll try and get this dude down first. Give him the old backstab. I'm just checking my background because I got that Night Saber back there. Because I'm thinking I'll pull this guy back. Because they're probably going to be chained together. So if I can kill that guy first. And then maybe reset him. Ah, that Night Saber's just sitting there watching. Just waiting for the best opportunity to strike. Get rid of this thing. Okay. Now, will you shoot through a tree? Probably. Let's see what happens. Okay. Alright. Toss that out, start running back. What point are you going to reset? Okay, so to about there. Alright, so not too far back. Let's see. Come on, die. Die. Alright, I'm gonna reset that dude. I mean, we might be alright. I could have probably bandaged up just then. Actually, we might just go for it. I got another gouge coming up. I will be fine. No problem. 5 combo points. Kaboom! Yeah, I was actually worried. I thought he'd be hitting me a lot harder then. But, seems to be okay now. The other side of it is I still got to get 5 more of these guys. Make sure you open this so you can get the jewel out, which completes the quest. I know some friends are like, oh, I've done this, I've killed him. I don't know why I'm not, the quest isn't finished. Yeah, it's not the kill on the guy, it's getting the thing, but also opening it up and getting the jewel out. It's alright, it's alright. It happened to me too. Happened to me too. Some Mage Royal there. Now, I did say I was gonna put on a little list of all my add-ons. I will do that. So you can see some of my add-ons here. If I just sort of roll through it, you can just pause the video if you want to get it right now. That's what I use for the most part. I don't use this, I don't even know why I've still got it installed. I do use Trade Skill Master every once in a while on my main characters, but on this guy, this is what I'm using. So this gives me things like AtlasLoot, so you can have a look at what drops in what dungeons. It's quite handy, and raids as well. There's a bit of everything there, and then what you can craft. There's got crafting there, factions, all this sort of stuff. But I find it really handy just to, so if I'm looking for something, hunting something down and which dungeon to go for, you know. So, you know, there's a dagger here, for example. Things like that. Let's crack this open. I've got ECS, which just gives me extra stats over here. Things that, without it, this is what you get with World of Warcraft Classic. Tells you the basic stuff, but this gives you a little bit more detail, including critical strike. Yep, over here, which you don't get over here. I don't know if you get that by mousing over anything, really. But yeah, it's just handy to get those extra. sort of bits and pieces. I think there's some extra settings here. I don't know if there's... You might want to have a look through here. Turn some things off that are... I mean, maybe I don't need anything about mana and so on, so... Yeah. Now, the weak ore I use... Alright, we can head back, can't we? Oh, no, we gotta still... Oh, we still gotta get those mystics. So I've got a weak aura here for my health bar and energy underneath. The circles for the combos is called NugComboBar. You can see that one here, NugComboBar. So those two. The Gryphons Remover is just that. There's these big griffins here, but it kind of looks funny how it sits on the bar, so I just remove it. Error filter is something that I use. You might not need to worry about that. I've got this installed, but that doesn't seem to work. I think I've got the wrong version installed, so forget about that. And Recount's just a way of seeing what your DPS is. So if you type Recount Show, it gives you an idea of what you're doing. There might be better ones out there. I think there's one called Details, but I couldn't figure out how to use it properly, so... Yeah, well, here it is. See, I had it. I just couldn't figure it out, so I went, oh, don't worry about that. Something else, threat plates. So you can get those nameplates over the top of them. And also, there's options there for like their cast bar and so on, which you don't normally see in Classic without having an add-on. Like you'll see an animation of them, you know, they're doing their cast animation, but that's about all the information you got to go by. And in fact, I played like that for a fair while, and then I found out, oh, I can just get this thing called cast bars. So if you don't want to get the nameplate, there was something called Classic Cast Bars, and I think I've still got it installed as well. Let's have a little look over here. Do I still have you installed? Yeah, Classic Cast Bars. So that'll give you their nameplate as normal, you know, the standard nameplate, but you'll see the cast bar underneath, I believe. The cool thing about this threat plates is it also shows like debuffs that have been applied to them. And is quite handy. There's not really going to be anything here, but if I do this, for example, if I gouge them and don't miss, I might have to show you the next one. As long as I don't miss. Got a shiny red apple. Let's have some cheese. Some cheese, please. I'll toss out a dagger throwing knife. Watch out for that night saber back there. Oh, you missed it again! Anyway, if it got applied, you'd see it up here. You may have seen it before anyway. So it'll have a number and a countdown, so it's a nice way of tracking things like that. You know, for Warrior, if you're doing like, what's it called? The Thunder Stomp thing. Just about anything. Warlocks, they have 1,000 debuffs going. So that is the threat plates. And the way I update all my add-ons is a little... Oh yeah, throw that on. What's this? 13, okay. I use a little... Oh, there's a whole bunch at the back here. How many we need? We need 2 more. I use a download, a manager called WoW Up. And I used to use CurseForge. I don't even remember what they used to... Was it called CurseForge? I think it was called CurseForge. And I used that for a while. Then they switched, I think it was like the Twitch app was doing the updates, and then they went back to this curse thing. So I used that for a while. But then I found this one called WoW Up, and it just feels a lot more cleaner and easier to use. And it works fine. So, I mean, I recommend it, but use whatever you need to use. Get behind you for the stabbo. Now, like I said earlier on, I mean, I'm happy to keep this series going as long as people are liking the video and enjoying the content. So I mean, if and also considering we've got a potential upgrade in experience, I'm not really that fussed about pushing forward too quickly. Just at a nice relaxed pace. Like, you're not gonna find me disappear, and then suddenly the next video I'm level 35, you know? Because I'm kind of curious as to how this goes, and I guess this would be a nice little record of the first season of Mastery. Alright, so we got this done. So whether we just go to the end, you know, of this zone and maybe this zone and we finish the series there, whatever it ends up being, once I see that interest is kind of waning, that's probably where we'll end it. But until that point, I'm more than happy to just keep going. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving going back to the old classics. Listening to them musics. Them classic musics. Alright, let's head back. There are 2 herbs there, but I don't know, there's a lot of enemies floating around there. I say we go back, we'll hand this in, we'll see Zenn. We'll go there, hand that in, and then I'll pick up cooking, and then I'll head down to Dunalan. We should be level 8 by that stage, and we'll have some more skills to pick up. Or get the higher rank of. Now, I did mention the guild before. It is very much a chilled out guild. It's a bunch of us that we get on there when we can. You know, we're not looking to do... I mean, well, hell, we might do raids later on. It'd be great too, but at the moment, it's more just about, you know, enjoying each other and going through the leveling experience. Eventually, we'll probably just end up doing, like, you know, in-game dungeons and so on. But if we can find a group to join in and do a few raids, fantastic. So if that's something you'd be interested in, like I said, just jump over to the Discord and we'll get you sorted out. Have you been a little busy bee or a busy little bee, Tarantio? I've been waiting for you to bring me what I need. Well done indeed. Whatever of gets that I, Zenn Foulhoof, would have a night elf do my bidding? Certainly not me. But so it goes. This beloved world of owls is full of surprises. 3 cheers for the naive and gullible. Alright, mate.
Don't touch me!
You could have just said thank you. Didn't have to say all that stuff. I felt happy, you know, giving you those items you need, and you made me feel like I'm worth nothing. Just a pawn in your little game. What a cheeky pug. Just say thanks. Didn't have to add all that other stuff. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that guy. I don't know how I feel about that guy. Bit strange. Bit strange as a demonic looking dude just out in the middle of our area. I don't know. Cyril, what's up?
Goddess bless you.
The Council of the Forest has news that you aided Zenn Foulhoof. Hey, I'm just helping out the dude. The satyr is the enemy of the forest. As a night elf, you should know better than to defile the forest by killing nature's creatures. You must redeem yourself in the eyes of the council if you wish to remain a friend of Teldrassil. Teach Foulhoof a lesson and you shall be redeemed. Falcons are corrupted seas and fall from the trees. They billow with green smoke. Give some to Foulhoof. He'll think you have brought him a harmless snack.
May the stars guide.
You know what, Cyril? You know what? Yeah, I don't like what he said to me. You know what I'm saying? The way he talked to me? I was happy just to get him what he needed, and he's like, silly night elf. Well.
What brings you here?
Well.
Be careful.
We'll have to show that guy. Give that guy a talking to. Alright, so we're gonna go up to the top. Give this guy back his jewel. Because he was upset that he ran away and he didn't take his jewel with him, so can't have that. Where are you, fella? Here you go.
What brings you here?
Your jewel. Ferocitas and the now-pine mystics must return what is mine. Now I can repair my dream catcher. Thank you, Tarantio.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck, friend. And night elves are so chilled out. So chilled out. Ah, yes. Good luck, friend. Yeah. Right, so we've learnt that we need to seek redemption and teach that guy a lesson. So we'll do that.
Greetings.
We've got Eviscerate, fantastic, and we've got a new ability called Evasion. The rogue's dodge chance will increase by 50% for 15 seconds. That sounds fantastic.
Goodbye.
Where is it? Oh, here we are. Okay, so I'll pop that there. Now, it's got a 5-minute cooldown, but it's a nice way, you know, if you're in a bit of trouble, you're in a spot of trouble. Like before when I had 2 of them on me. And if I can dodge like a whole bunch of those attacks, fantastic. Increase the longevity of my life. I'm all for it. Now, Zenn. Zenn and Neoma.
How may I help?
I'd like to learn how to cook, thank you very much. You just hit me with that bread roll? Is that how he taught me how to cook? Long ago, the Night Elves were called the Kaldorai, a name that means children of the star. Learning of the past is an important step in your path as a rogue, Tarantio, so listen well to what I have to tell you. The Kaldorai have always... Shouldn't that be like a capital K? The name? Like capital K? Oh, whatever. The Kaldorai have always taken much pride in their harmonious relationship with nature. This means that we only take from nature what is necessary, and that we return in kind. This balance has afforded us much, Tarantio. Go out and collect 7 small spider legs, no more than that, and return to me, and you gotta learn how to make spiders into a meal. Alright.
Till next we meet.
Alright, Sarah.
Feel free to browse.
I didn't think you'd go down that path, but, oops, sorry, I just burnt myself, didn't I? Didn't think you'd go down that path, but you constantly surprise. Here's some cooking, and I can also make myself a basic campfire. So I think I mentioned this last time, but yeah, here I can cook because there's a cauldron, right? But when you're out there in the wilds, you might have bags full of stuff, and you might be like, oh, if only I could cook. Well, you can cook if you have a flint and tinder and some simple wood, and you just click that button, you'll make a fire, you just cook away, cook it up. So if I click on this, I can see that I can make myself a herb egg if I get some mild spices. So I'll buy 2 stacks of those. Give me 10. I could go another. Let's go another one. And then I can make 12 herb baked eggs. And you want to kind of do this because it's nice to get all those little buffs, as many buffs as you can. And by eating this herb baked egg, for example, I gain 2 stamina and spirit for 15 minutes. Doesn't sound like too much, but it's alright when your stamina at the moment is like 24. It's pretty significant. It replenishes your health as well while you're eating it. So it's a good time to eat after combat. You eat it once, get that buff, and then 15 minutes later, you do it again. So I have a combination. I like to have my food that has no buffs on it, and then my buff food. Because I don't want to keep constantly using the herb baked egg and refreshing that 15 minutes. Wait till the 15 minutes, then eat another one, you know? If you need it, because if you're not hopping back into combat, well, there's no point having it. Wait till you're about to go back in combat, then prepare, eat, have your potions, all that sort of stuff.
Hello.
Kind of like The Witcher. You know The Witcher? Before he goes into combat, he's like, oh, hang on a second. Glug, glug, glug. I don't know what else he does. But he drinks all these things, and he's like, alright, I'm ready. And his eyes go black and all that stuff. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Fantastic. Okay. Farewell. So let's go get those cones. Thanks for watching, folks. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by clicking the like button right here on this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can click on the old subscribe button and you can click on that bell that's next to it to check out your notification options for when new videos arrive. And if you'd also like to catch me live stream, go check me out on twitch.tv/GameOlioDan. See you in the next video.